Is maltodextrin really in everything or almost everything? Well, I'm going to cover that in today's video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan, the Tropical Smoothie Guy, and today I'm going to talk about maltodextrin and, trying to understand, is it really in everything or is it in most things or is it just in some things when it comes to processed foods or supplements or bag box, packaged goods? What's really going on? Well, I'm going to cover that in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan, the Tropical Smoothie Guy, and today we're going to talk about maltodextrin and how it's in almost everything. And what do I mean by that? Well, maltodextrin can be made from corn, potato, rice, or wheat. This is especially a concern for people with celiac disease, although the processing of wheat removes the gluten, making it gluten-free, and you can see how celiac disease affects the intestinal lining, and so it goes from this nice, kind of pencil-like thing to kind of like nubs, which affects absorption of nutrients and a lot of other things and creates inflammation, which is no bueno. All right, so in general, US-based maltodextrin is made from corn, and European-based maltodextrin is made from wheat. If you grab 5 products from your kitchen cupboards, chances are that at least one of them contain maltodextrin. So I encourage you to kind of look at what's in your pantry, kitchen cupboard, and anything in a can, in a glass jar, in some type of plastic packaging is prime candidates for having maltodextrin in it, or at least one of those 5 items if you pull 5 of them. And sometimes they can be disguised as other ingredients. They may not list it specifically as maltodextrin. There's bundled ingredient terms like natural flavors that could also contain it, and so this is really important to look at. And there's also lots of different forms of genetically modified corn that kind of gets split into a whole bunch of other different terms like dextrose and other things. So you just have to look, and if maltodextrin is listed, you kind of know that, hey, most maltodextrin is derived from corn, and almost all corn is genetically modified. So, I've had other videos on how genetically modified foods is no bueno for your health, and so you definitely want to check those out. But some of the next steps are to subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch the next video so you can learn more about how to feel more empowered about your decisions when it comes to supplements and nutritional products.
Maltodextrin, is it in everything? Technically, no, not by definition, but is it in a lot of stuff? Sure. I mean, if you pull, 5 things from your kitchen cupboard, especially if it's a canned good, a boxed good, a packaged good, something in a plastic container, roughly, not exact science here, but 1 out of 5 will be will have some type of maltodextrin in it. And if it's not maltodextrin specifically, it could be natural flavors. And I'm curious what you'll find when you actually randomly pull stuff out of your kitchen cupboard or your cabinet or even kind of your refrigerator. And I'm not talking about the one ingredient things like milk or stuff like that, but even some things could have that in there too. It just depends, like especially like more nut milks that aren't organic. And so anything that has obviously more than one ingredient in the ingredient list, I would just look to see if maltodextrin or natural flavors is in there and kind of go from there. And just if it does say natural flavors, that doesn't mean it's maltodextrin, but it is very likely, and that's just something to follow up, to maybe call or email the manufacturer to understand what is in that product specifically. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can watch more videos like this one, or click one of the links in the description box below so you can keep the education train on track.